Welcome, friend and traveler, through the magical realm of the fiber arts. Today, crochet hook is our magical wand and a key, and woolen yarn is a memory. By loop and breath, we step between worlds and we begin. This is not a plain lesson in basic crochet stitches. You have arrived at the threshold. There's a place older than workshop rooms, older than patterns, older than tools, a place where hands learned to speak to the world through thread, through movements, through work. And today we step there together. Before we begin, let the room around you grow still and quiet. Let the outside world soften its grip. Rest your hands, feel their weight and feel their warmth. We're about to wake up something ancient in our hands and fingers. Your crochet hook is not just a plain tool. Once it was a material it was fashioned from. Maybe you're holding a metal hook, maybe a plastic one, maybe a wooden one. I don't know, but they all used to be something very, very different. And then they were carved and fashioned and modeled and molded quietly by someone who might not even call this work their craft. And the yarn that you're holding is not just plain fiber. The wool I hold in my hands today once moved with breath and weather. It remembers fields, rain, long shadows, and the slow turning of seasons. When we work with it, we're not shaping just a thing. We are continuing a conversation of creation. So as you hold your crochet hook, don't hold it like a plain item. Hold it like a magical wand, a key into the realm of quiet spellcraft. Before even the first loop is made, set something down that cannot be measured in stitches. Set down your intention. Not just a wish and not a demand, but an offering, an acceptance. Silently or aloud, if you can, name what you're making this object for. Is it going to be imbued with warmth, protection, patience, courage, rest, inspiration? Let that word of intention sit in your heart space. Glow like a steady flame. That is the fire you will work by. And then be ready to begin. You begin with something so simple it almost disappears. A loop, a single loop. But listen, this is where worlds touch. As I draw the yarn through itself, it's not just a stitch. I'm pulling something from the unseen into the seen. Watch your hands. Slow is not a pace. Slow is a way of listening with your hands. The yarn will tell you where it wants to go if you stop ordering it what to do. Each stitch you make can be a footstep, not toward a finished object, but into a relationship with the fiber you're holding and working with, a relationship to your breath, a relationship to the quiet part of yourself that knows exactly what is needed. The forest does not grow in straight lines, so your work may need practice before your loops become even. Some people start to think that magic lives in the perfect result at the end. However, the magic really lives here, in the space between one movement and the next. Keep working. As you work, keep imbuing your prayers, your intentions, your gratitudes, your healing and protective energies into the project you're fashioning with your crochet hook out of the yarn in your hands today. Our circle here at the Rose and the Bee is open for all, for seekers who may not have a name for why their hands are eager to create and why they're eager to create in harmony with their heart. For those who call themselves fiber witches and are just waking to their craft in this way. For those who call themselves healers, and even for wizards who return after long silence, but most importantly for all who hold love in their hearts, harmonizing it with their memories and casting it forth through their hands in ways that create beauty and imbue goodness in the world around them, so they rest in the safety, light, and joy of perfect love and perfect trust. As we pause our work, let your making travel with you into your home, into your space, into those quiet places where your magic is born. What begins as fiber and movement now carries your intention, your love, your care, your breath. Until we see each other again in the realm where fairy tales meet fiber threads, keep your tools close, keep your heart open. The forest remembers you. May magic